Alright, so it turns out we were not stopping at the news conference area to actually get off the bus. We were just picking up one of the escorts here. Gotta love picking up an escort in Florida, you know? Alright, so we are driving over to the launch pad. We're going to be about 1,000 feet away from where the rocket will physically stand when it launches. Going to be pretty awesome stuff. I have no idea how far it is from the news area over to the launch pad. I think it's like 1.5 miles. That's what I heard. But we did not do this part yesterday. So this is all new to me. And I'm just streaming it. Why not? It's all about the experience. So, you see how there's like 2 sets of gravel roads here? That's just how much distance there is in between the wheels for this crawler transporter to move it along. Or I don't even know if it's wheels or something else, but basically all of that grass in the middle is not because it's a median. The grass is just space that isn't occupied by whatever's roving along the ground to physically carry that thing, but all of that is used to move the rockets from the vehicle assembly building over to the launch pad. So
okay, if you look off the left-hand side of the bus as we make the turn, this is the crawler transporter carrying one of those mobile launch platforms on top.
Where?
We actually have 2 different parts of the system here. You have the crawler transporter itself.
oh, this is it. Holy cow.
Then that big platform is the mobile launch platform. Carries it out like a pizza box. This mobile launch platform is still in its space shuttle configuration. Those 2 kind of bunny ears on top are where the wings of the space shuttle would be. Now that thing has a speedometer that goes all the way up to 2 miles per hour.
Up to 2 miles an hour. They're actually asking a bunch of questions. Maybe not too many. I've gotten more questions going into and out of Canada.
All right, now ladies and gentlemen, if you look off the left-hand side of the bus, what you are seeing right now is launch pad 39A. Now this launch pad is where we launch the vast majority of the space shuttle missions and the vast majority of the Apollo missions as well.
I'll point it out in a second here, folks. Launch pad 39A. It'll be coming up on the left. Forgive me, I can't sit on both sides of the bus at once, so I'm gonna have to just do a little zoom and describe.
So, guys, I just want you to consider this for just a moment, okay? It's a very historical pad. In the whole history of humanity, there have been 12 human beings that have ever set foot on the surface of the moon. Every one of them launched from this launch pad right off the left-hand side of the bus. Men stepped off of this pad and onto the moon.
Oh my gosh.
Now, of course, this pad is being leased by SpaceX, and what you were looking at on top of the pad is the rocket. That pencil-like structure is in fact the Falcon. They have recently erected that rocket at the pad. The kind of big, almost platform that it's leaning up against is what we call the strong back. That's what they use to lift it up.
We are deep into it, folks. So, in case you couldn't hear, earlier she was talking about how in all of human history, 12 people have set foot on the moon. That's it, 12. All 12 of them launched, not just from the Kennedy Space Center, but from specifically Launch Pad 39A.
If you look at the
They
very top of that
set
rocket,
foot into the rocket from there, and then the next foot they stepped out of the rocket was on the surface of the moon. Now that's unreal.
Underneath the payload fairing, so you can't see the spacecraft, but it's underneath that payload fairing at the very top. Now looking at the pad, it's still in its space shuttle configuration. You have two different components of that launch tower. You have the big tall part that has the lightning mast sticking out the top of it. That's called the fixed service structure. That part of the launch pad does not move. But then you have this little leg that's sticking off to the left-hand side of that big tall part. That's called the rotating service structure. That part of the launch pad does move. What would happen is once they bring the space shuttle out here to the launch pad, that rotating surface structure, that leg, would rotate around like a gigantic arm, and it would hug the space shuttle. Kind of to protect it from the elements as the snow payload on board the payload bay.
We're about to just park this bus on the side of the road, yes. We're just driving onto the grass right now.